Hey, what's up, guys? Casey here. Welcome back to Lions Den Investments and Reviews. Hope you guys are having a good night. I'm going to make this video pretty short today. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I wanted to show you a couple tools that you could use to your advantage here moving forward. And I also want to talk about the meme coins right now being first movers and what that means for a November rally for the entire crypto market here, okay? Because what we're seeing is something very, very similar to what we saw back in January, like the months of January from 2020, or I'm sorry, January of 2021 to March, April timeframe of 2021. You saw the meme coins move first, and then after that, you saw your utility tokens and the rest of the market take off as well. So I think what you're going to see is a rhyming pattern there. Once again, going into the very end of this bull run, you're going to see something really similar play out. And I wanted to show you this website here. It's called cryptobubbles.net. I'll leave a link in the description below for you, but you can go check this out. So you can see the top movers here. Shiba Inu, meme coin. You got Doge in there as well at 24.3%. Shiba went up 145%. So those are two meme coins right there. You got CRV, Matic, Mana, Rune, Engine, Safe Moon. But what's really cool about these guys, you can click on the bubble, okay? You can just enter in like the amount that you've invested, and it'll give you the price of your portfolio, okay? So you don't have to break out a calculator and try to add up everything. You can just go right here to cryptobubbles.net. You can do it here, and it'll do it for you and give you some figures fairly quickly. So that's cryptobubbles.net. Let's go over here real quick because I want to show you this too. We've got the November rally coming up, and Bitcoin's price dip matches October 2017 with Bitcoin explosion still forecast before 2022. Now I want to show you this chart. I'm not going to go into the entire article and bore you with that, but here's 2017, and they're comparing it alongside 2021. How similar do these charts look? I mean, they're almost identical. You had a bounce September 23rd, and that took us higher. That was in 2017, and then here in 2021, you had a bounce on September 30th, and that took us higher too. Then you had a push higher. There was a test on October 18th. That's in 2017. And then you had a test on October 10th in 2021. And then, of course, again, you had your push higher and then a retrace to the 0.236. That was on October 20th for 2017. You had your push higher here in 2021 with a retrace down to the 0.236. And that was on October 21st. So literally one day apart on those retraces, guys. Like that is pretty incredible to see how identical those two are. And you saw what we did in 2017 when we took the bounce off the 0.236 and we just shot up from there. And from there it was, you're going into the month of November for that November rally. And I think you're going to see something really, really similar play out here as well in 2021. So get ready for that. And if you guys like that news, hit the like button. Um, Another site that I want to show you real quick for fundamentals. If you guys want to know about like what's going on in the entire market and you want to get some accurate information, just go to cointelegraph.com. This is where I go to get a lot of my fundamental information like news. So if you ever see like, a big dump on the markets or something, you're wondering what's going on, these guys do a very good job of covering that kind of stuff. And if you scroll down on the website here, like basically, I just wanted to show you this and give you an overview of what's going on right now because I didn't really want to, jump in and cover just one article. There's a lot that's going on. Like right here, you got meme coin mania, which triggers a triple digit gain from Binance Smart Chain based altcoins. Um, they're covering the regulatory, like the ETFs and getting in with news on the SEC and stuff like that. I'm not really paying attention to that so much anymore because again, most of that's FUD. They've got a plan in place. They're trying to manipulate the markets as much as they can. They're trying to create CBDCs out there for you guys and make you think that those are worth something when they're in fact worth a shit. They're not going to make you rich. They're just stable coins basically tied to a currency. for a specific country or something like that. I'm not interested in any of that. I'd rather stay away from their games they're playing. Um, and I honestly, I just think it's a distraction, so I stay away from the CBDCs. Now, the important thing to note on that though is they are using some of the ledgers like XLM and XRP. They're basically what I'd call the ISO tokens for the ISO 20022. So if you guys are in any of those, hold on to them because those are more long-term bets, okay? Don't expect those prices on those coins to just go skyrocketing like you're seeing with meme coins right away. And this is why I've been telling people and recommending that maybe, and it's not necessarily financial advice, it's just what I'm doing, because quite honestly, guys, I don't want to sit on the sidelines. I don't want to sit there and suck my thumb and wait for prices to move on something like, my utility token, THETA and T-Fuel right now. And I don't, I, yeah, they've sat there and went sideways and dropped in price for the last 6.5 months. Like, why am I going to sit here? Why am I going to sit here and suck my thumb for 6.5 months and then continue sucking my thumb for like another 2 or 3 months, hoping the prices do something when in fact they may not? I want to get some profits going here. So, I'm jumping into the meme coins and I'm taking advantage of what I missed out on at the beginning of the year. Okay, because you're starting to see a rhyming pattern, and I'm not saying that theta is not going to move. I think theta is going to take off here. It's just right now, it's just kind of going sideways. Now, if you look at this chart, one last thing I'm going to show you here on technical analysis, and then we'll just wrap this up with theta, guys. If you're not familiar with fractal patterns are where you can basically track the past performance of price action on a certain asset, and you can find patterns that rhyme and repeat what it has done in the past. And so what I've found here in the yellow is a fractal pattern on theta, and it's kind of bearish right now. Um, I don't, like I said, have no fear. Don't worry. Don't panic about this. Not just yet, anyways, because I think what you're going to see is you've got a double top. Okay, that's what these two little eyebrow things are. These are called double tops. They're reversal patterns to the downside. Okay, so if you got some cash on the side, theta right now is an excellent buy. So look at it, as an opportunity basically to get in on lower prices, because I think what you're going to see here is we're going to get stopped out on this downward movement. I don't think you're going to get a huge downward break like this to the downside like we did in the past. You've got weekly support right here coming in right here where it probably is going to, bounce off of that. And that'll be like right around $5.60. You got weekly support, strong price action. If you go back and you look at pivot points, and we got a lot of strong demand for buyers and sellers over here at about $5.75. So we got to break those two first before I start looking at, lower prices and possible liquidation of my assets. Uh, Quite frankly, I mean, I can't predict where these things are going to go. I can show you what I'm seeing on the charts and what I think is going to happen. Um, there was somebody not too long ago that I saw. I'm going to move my head out of the way. I was looking at some technical analysis on charts, and this guy had like an ABC retrace on Elliott waves, and it was on theta, and he had it coming down to here for A, and then B was right there, and then C would take us back down here to about $3.60. Okay, I don't, like I said, I don't think that's going to happen. So right now I'm just kind of patiently waiting. But while I'm patiently waiting, again, I don't want to suck my thumb. I want to be a lion. I want to get out there and pounce on some of these opportunities to make some money and some serious cash and stuff like Doge's girlfriend, for instance. Guys, if you were in Doge's girlfriend or you watched my last video and you got in up here, we did take a nice little retrace here, and the price dropped about 36%. Okay, actually it wicked all the way down here at about a 69% retrace. But here's the thing, with these lower volume cap tokens, especially with meme coins, they're very volatile. So just because it retraces like this doesn't mean that you're going to lose all your money and it's going to go to zero. Okay, like like I said before in my last video, this is a brand new project. All right, and yes, you know, it's Doge's girlfriend. It's a meme coin. As far as use case, you know, you can go out to their site. They got a roadmap on it and what they plan on doing. Just watch the last video I did on it. I covered Doge's girlfriend. But you know, you can see right now from the Fibonacci retracements, you know, we're coming back down here to about the 6.18, which is a major reaction level, and I would expect the prices. See, they're starting to stabilize already, so I'd expect these prices to start heading higher again. And you're so early into this project, guys. There's really no reason to worry about the prices dropping lower on you. And if they do, just back up the truck. You know, back up the truck, convert some of your XRP or XLM if you're holding one of those. You know, take like 10% of your holdings and maybe convert it out into one of these, because you can make some money on this and then turn right back around with bigger bags in US dollars, you know, in dollars terms, and you can turn around and buy up more of your tokens that you're holding long term. Because, you know, like I said before, I think the SEC and the governments are playing a very, very sinister game on people who've been holding these, what I call the ISO tokens. And that would be the ones that are compliant with ISO 20022. So, you know, those are good long-term plays. But if you're wanting to make some cash while those things are just kind of sitting around not doing much, you know, take a look at Doge's girlfriend, take a look at Dogecoin, you know, because look, go back to crypto bubbles. I mean, which would you rather have? Like maybe a 1% return, you know, or like Theta. Theta's at 6.6% right now, okay? Would you rather have that, or would you rather have a 23.3% move in one day? Or maybe 146% like Shiba Inu? That's what I'm saying, is if you're just waiting here for some of your utility tokens to take off, get in on the moves that we saw, you know, 6-7 months ago that you may have missed out on. And you can take advantage of that and then pivot it back over into your utility tokens, because those are going to take off as well. And that's what I'm looking for here in November, is that November rally. But with that said, guys, that's all I've got for tonight's video. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. And I will be back here shooting another video, maybe possibly this weekend, or I'll try to get one out first thing next week. But if you hear any FUD in the meantime, or you're hearing news come out from the SEC and they're trying to scare people off again, have no fear. Just ignore it. And with that said, you know, fear nothing, my friends. Till next time.